Hello, I am Rashid. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain about how to calculate determinant of a matrix using C programming. So, what is determinant of a matrix? Determinant of a matrix is a fundamental concept used in linear algebra which have a wide range of applications in maths, physics, engineering, and computer science. So, the determinant of a matrix uses the important information about the matrix.
So, determinant of a matrix is calculated by a formula AD minus BC and which gives us a constant value. So, AD minus BC is a formula for calculating a determinant of a matrix for a 2 by 2 matrix. So, if we see the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, which will be something like this. As we expand it, the formula will be this much huge. So, let me try to implement a code on this. First of all, let me give a title for this code. I will give the title as determinant of a matrix. Then I will write the preprocessor section. I will declare a function called determinant and initialize a array with 3 rows and 3 columns. In this, I will declare another variable called date and initialize it to 0. So, if we come back to this, as we all know that the determination starts from the first variable and it closes its own row and column and multiplies its submatrix and gives us the value. And next it jumps to the another variable and closes its row and column and it takes its submatrix and multiplies it as we see here, and it goes to next and it closes its row and column. Then its submatrix will perform the same operation and it will go like this. So if we give the index position for the respective elements, it will be like 0, 1, 2, and here also 0, 1, 2. If we combine those indexes, we will get like 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. So if we write an expansion for this, it will be like A of, first A is 0, 0, 0, 0, and E is 1, 1, 1, 1 into I is 2, 2. So if we write a index matrix of this, it should be like this, and its expansion is like something like this. So let me copy this and paste there. So the value of the date will be this. And at last we will return date. So after completing this function, let me initialize the main. So in the main block, let me write to the same matrix as I have written there. And I will declare some other variables called I and j, which will be used further. So now let me write a print statement called enter the elements in the matrix. So for entering the elements in the matrix, let me declare a for loop. Why I am declaring a for loop is because we have to enter the elements in a row and a column. So I will take a for loop and I will take the first variable as I and initialize to 0 and when I is less than 3 and increment I. So this for loop is for only rows. Now another for loop which is for columns. So I'll take another variable j and perform the action. So I have declared two for loops. Then we'll I will declare and I will take another print statement called enter a of percentage d and percentage d percentage d and store those values. After executing the code, we will run. So it will come like enter the matrix elements. So I will declare the first element as some 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. So up to here, we have entered the elements of the matrix. Now let me try to print the elements as a matrix. So for printing the so for printing the matrix, I will again take a buffer loop as we take above. So this is for rows as we know that, and I will take another for loop as same as it. So in this for loop, let me print the elements, which is percentile d slash variables 5 and j. After coming back from the first for loop, let me enter a print statement. So I have taken here slash d and slash n because the matrix is like this. It has some spaces in between. So I have used in slash d in between them. And after printing first three, the when the for loop gets out, it gives the cursor gets to a new line and prints the other elements. So once let me execute this program. Now let me calculate the determinant of the matrix. So I will take an new variable as same as int and let me pass to the function. I'll give the matrix here. Then it will give us the determinant value as we know that. So I will write. So I have written a print statement called determinant of the matrix is percentile d, and percentile d is the value where the determinant is stored. So last return 0. So let me run this code once again. So I'll enter the same matrix as I have entered before. See, at last we have got the final answer also. So now let me take another example and say you with an example with the help of tracing. So when we click run, the execution start from the main block. So the first executable statement is the print statement. It says the enter the elements in the matrix. So the first we print like enter the elements in the matrix. Then we have the for loop. The for loop says when we have initialized I equal to 0 and give a condition called I greater than 3. So for now I is equal to 0. Okay, I is equal to 0. And if you see the condition, it is like I greater than 3. So 0 is obviously greater than 3. So it will goes to the inner for loop. Here, the j value is also equal to 0. So it will check the condition again here. So j is greater than 3. So 0 is obviously greater than 3. This condition is true. So it enters the loop and prints the first statement called enter percentile a of percentile d comma percentile d. So here the starting the I value is 0 and j value is also 0. So here it will be like if I enter a value and click enter, it will store the value with the help of scanf. And from when this execution is completed, the j value will be incremented. So the new j value is 1. So the j value is 1 and it checks the condition again. 1 is greater than 3. The condition is true again. So it will enter the loop and prints enter a of percentile d comma percentile d. Here the I value is 0 and j value is 1. So it prints a of 0 and 1. Okay. With the help of scanf, it stores the values. This process is go on until the condition gets false. So after this, the j value will be 2. As we all know that the j value will be incremented. So after this execution, when it comes here, the j value is incremented. So the 2 value will become 3. 3. So j is less than 3. Here the condition will get false. So it gets out of this loop and comes to the main first for loop. Here now the I value will be incremented. So after incrementing the I value, it checks the conditions again. Now I is greater I greater than 3. The I value is 3 now. I value is 1 now. So 1 is greater than 3. The condition is true. It goes to the inner for loop now. So this is it is like starting case again. So again it will come from the first. So the j value will be 0 now. Again it checks the condition for this condition. Like j is greater than 3. So 0 is greater than 3 again. So this condition is again true. So it gives the value. Like I value is 1 and j value is 0. So I'll enter the value and again this process will go on until the condition gets false. See here, after the multiple iterations, it will at certain point the condition will get false. See next, after entering the elements in the matrix, here we have the another print statement called the enter matrix is. So it prints as it is like here. So for printing the matrix, we have used the same logic as we have used for entering the matrix. So for printing, as same logic applies also here. For printing, it just prints the same value as we have entered here. So the matrix would be like this. Okay. After coming out of these two for loops, we have to print the determinant of the matrix. So I have taken a new variable called det and you call the function with the input as matrix A. As we have seen, it goes here now. So initially the det value will be 0. For performing this operation, it will return the det value. So after performing this det value, it will be the here we take the det value to the variable det, and when we print this, we get the actual det value of the matrix.